market, 20 to 1 or better for the others. Runners are moving up for race 2. Just Believe favourite from Queen Alida. Scoring up. Inter Dominion Trotting Championship, first round of qualifying heats. First of 3 big nights in the first week. $1.90 Just Believe. $2.40 now for Queen Alida. The two that dominate the markets here. Clearing conditions at Ballarat. After a stormy start, the green light's on, they're racing. Parisian Artiste galloped. Chinese Whisper was well behind at the start, and Adele's gone up in the air, and so too has Sleepy. So the number of horses have made early mistakes. Just Believe is pressing its way forward to go to the front from Phoebe Onyx, the ex-Kiwi, who's never won under mobile conditions, but it's going to end up with a good run. And Queen Alida got a good run through, ends up 5th on the outside. Just Believe went to the front. It's Just Believe from Phoebe Onyx. Then What's Up Majestic, who's across to 3rd, but tucking away on the pegs inside of it was a lot of muscle from barrier 4, so it's 3 back the inside. Then Queen Alida in 5th spot. She's about 15 off the lead, but gets into a good position in the early part. Chinese Whisper was able to weave through it, was back behind them at the start, but it gets to the peg line 4 back. Then Powder Keg and Zarum. Kuka Lane next outside Parisian Artiste, so they're not going that hard because those that have made mistakes early have tacked on, and they include Adele and also Sleepy. 44.4 for the lead time, and Just Believe's getting a comfortable run. At the head of affairs and leads from Phoebe Onyx. Then about 3 metres away, What's Up Majestic without cover 3rd. Lot of Muscle 4th and 3 back along the pegs. Next the outside Queen Alida. Then Chinese Whisper 4 back the inside from Powder Keg and Zarum. Next is Kuka Lane from Parisian Artiste, and then Adele, and last is Sleepy. First quarter was only 32.2. Just Believe's had a dream run. And with a lap to travel, leads by a sulky's length on Phoebe Onyx. 3rd the outside is What's Up Majestic. Then Lot of Muscle 3 back on the inside. Queen Alida's had a beaut trip, 5th on the outside. From Chinese Whisper, next is Powder Keg as they approach the 800 metres. Over on the inside was Zarum, and then Kuka Lane. 3rd last Parisian Artiste, and then Adele, and last is Sleepy. 32.1 the second quarter, and Just Believe starts to roll along now down the back straight. Leads 5 metres on Phoebe Onyx and What's Up Majestic. Then Lot of Muscle 4th. Queen Alida's about 12 to 15 off the lead. And then Chinese Whisper, Powder Keg, Zarum, Kuka Lane, Parisian Artiste, Adele, and last is Sleepy. It's Just Believe in full flight. Queen Alida gets to the outside. Just Believe tries to give them the slip though. Got 8 metres in front. Queen Alida's out of the pack and running on. 28.2 the third quarter. It's Just Believe 6 metres. Queen Alida's got him in his sights though. She's coming out after Just Believe. In the straight, it's Just Believe 5 metres. Queen Alida halfway up the straight. Just Believe in front. Queen Alida's 3 metres away. Just Believe. He's hanging on. He's going strong. He's going to go all the way. And Just Believe wins it and beats Queen Alida. Chinese Whisper got into 3rd. Lot of Muscle 4th. Then came Parisian Artiste. A good run under the circumstances. Powder Keg. Then Zarum, Kuka Lane, Adele. Phoebe Onyx dropped out, as did What's Up Majestic and Sleepy. 28.5 the final quarter, and the mile rate was 2-1. Just Believe, able to dictate. Queen Alida gave chase. Looked like we're in for a good stoush, but Just Believe has been able to kick in strongly over the last 100 and lead all the way. A gelding by Orlando Vici out of Heavens Above, raced by the Iona Trotter Syndicate. Manager the Wells Family Group. Jess Tubbs the trainer, Greg Sugars the driver. Numbers are 6, 9, 11 and 4. 6, 9, 11 and 4. Second goes to 9. Queen Alida, terrific run by Love You out of Queen Kenny. Brent Lilly the trainer, Chris Elford the driver. And number 11, third, Chinese Whisper by Sundon out of Little Contessa. Andy Gath, Kate Gath. It was well behind at the start. It was a good effort. A lot of muscles run 4th, number 4. 5th in was number 8. And that was Parisian Artiste. But the favourite defeats the second favourite in the opening heat of the Inter Dominion. Gross time of 2:45.4, and the mile rate was 2-1. 2-1 was the mile rate. The last mile, 2-1. Last half mile, 56.7. The margins, 2.5 metres by 5.5. 2.5 by 5.5. And Brittany Graham, trackside, is about to catch up with Greg Sugars.
Thanks very much for that, Dan. A perfect start to the Inter-Dominion for Just Believe. Greg, and as much as wins are great, getting away with a nice time of it is certainly a very good start to the series for this horse.
Yeah,
Totes,
absolutely.
Andrew.
And he's the type of horse that, you know, we saw last year through the Sydney campaign for Mickey that year. They said he just thrived on it, and yeah, he's a very resilient sort of customer. So yeah, to get a soft first up run, you think it's going to do him the world of good moving into round 2.
A track report, it's always nice to be out in front when the rain has arrived, but it still looks to be in pretty good nick, all things considered.
Yeah, it is. I don't think the track's going to have any bias in it or cause anyone too much discomfort tonight. The boys here do a great job, and yeah, this track's used to plenty of wet weather, so it'll be right.
Great start to the night to you. Good luck for the remainder.
Thanks, Brett.
Greg Sugars there combining with his wife Jess Tubbs, and Just Believe first points on the board here in the Inter-Dominion Trotting Series.
Brittany Graham, trackside. Greg Sugars, the favourite, wins the first heat, and the totes. Rob Orber trackside will cross to 1 sec, Rob. 180.104 the winner, 130 second, 430 third, 180 Quinella, 360 exacta, trifecta $30. First four 204, running double 230 to trio 1020. As we await for the all clear, and it's there, all clear. Race number 2. Rob Orber, ladies and gentlemen.
Back up to $50 for Racing on Tap. Download the new Tab app.
Gamble responsibly.
My name is Barry Ferdin, and I'm the head trainer at Barry Ferdin Racing. IRT is my preferred air freight company because their attention to detail, their professionalism, and it's something that goes well with the running of our stable. So I've used IRT forever, really. You know, I don't think there's ever been once that I haven't been happy with how things have gone. When you're sending valuable horses away, you've got to put your trust in IRT, and I really trust them immensely.
Welcome back. I'm just having a chat with Kima Frenning here. She said, no, I won't come on, but you love it. What's happening here? Let's pan around and have a look at what's going on in the Inter-Dominion stall. This is wonderful. Talk us through it. What don't you do these days? You've been a trainer, a driver, you're a social media expert, you're part of the rehoming program, and now you're wearing hats and running stalls. You're amazing, Kima.
Thank you very much. So are you. I've seen you working very hard tonight. But yeah, this is our merch tent. We've got caps, bucket hats, polos, vests, whatever you may need. So just come on over if you want. The bucket hats are great. I love them. Do you want one?
Yes, I would love one. Thank you very much. And tell me, we're getting great footage of all the merch right now. I don't know, who's the Price is Right person here? How much do they cost? Or Catherine McGowan. How much do they all cost? I've actually gone through the rain, and because I've got so much product in my hair, it hasn't moved. And now, Catherine McGowan from Harness Racing Victoria has probably caused me to look like a complete deal. But you know what? I've fallen off a horse before on camera. That's fine.
You were like that before the bucket hat, though.
I was like it from birth. Catherine, amazing array of merchandise. Can you tell us what everything costs if people want to come down here and they're on track and they want to buy something?
Yeah, absolutely. So starting at the lower end, we'd be looking...
Don't concuss yourself in the meantime.
I'll step forward. You've just crammed me in. Starting at the lower end, we're looking at our stubby holders at $10. Then we've got the bucket hats that I'm wearing, as well as the caps at $25. Then we've got our men's and women's polos at $40. And finally, our men's and women's vests at $55 and picnic rugs at $45.
How aggressive is Catherine? She just grabbed the microphone. Unbelievable stuff. I might just take a break.
Again,
and Catherine's going to do the remainder of the
risk
Top Vision
registry.
broadcast. If you're not on track at Bray Raceway tonight, you can get them.
I was just telling you about it. Where was that contingency plan?
And at Tabcorp Park, Melton.
I mean, that's
But how
okay,
else
I can
it?
do
How
it.
do you
But
do it online?
a couple of times, Brittany's
would
ready.
go
No, Brittany's not
into,
ready. I don't know if you could hear what I was hearing.
Oh, sorry. I feel much more at home now, thank you. You go online, you type in id22.com.
Yeah.
and then you can go straight to merchandise. Yep, the other option is the trots.shop.
Can I, hang on. She's got the jaws of life on the microphone. id22.com.au. Beautiful, well done.
Thank you.
Girls run the world. I've been told that a few times and I've lived it. And I've just found out it's accurate. Kima Frenning, Catherine McGowan, Sarah Dryberg up there as well. She was ducking down. She did not want to be on camera. I think I've been a good sport. I'm taking the bucket cap off now. God bless. Let's go back. We're going to go and get some more trainers and drivers. What we might do right now, very short break here on Trots Vision, and then I'll get you more information. We know a lot about this second qualifier for the Inter-Dominion Series for the Square Gators. Majestuoso, we think we'll be leading. Where's Bulk for Brilliance at? I'll find out all that and more when we come back.
Forge a new path, a new adventure. Choose to stand out. Don't fit in. It's all a matter of choice. Wherever you're going, choose your way. Peter Jackson Summer. Jackets from $2.99.
Peter Jackson.
Amelia Rosati has been brought down from Form 700 to build a new studio, and it's working out okay. We will get there, probably 15 minutes away. But I'll tell you what, Shannon O'Sullivan, as I welcome you back into the coverage, we get to have some fun here. I know it's not ideal, but we're having fun, aren't we?
It is fun to be amongst all of them and talk to all the trainers and drivers. They're so open with their time, which is, I think, what we are really lucky to have here with harness racing. It's a little bit different for the Gallop, so it's nice just to have a general chat with everyone.
Now, we got rolled with Queen Elida. She was very good, Just Believe outstanding. But a couple from the Beaten Brigade. This is an Inter-Dominion Series. This is only round one. Who caught your eye?
Chinese Whisper, I think he's been a little bit of a horse. I think he started off favourite so many times and broken a lot of people's hearts, and I think he's putting it together, and he was a really good run on the fence, and it seems like tonight it's the fence to go here with how the track is playing out. Obviously they ran a really quick last half with Queen Elida being 56, I think, were her last half, and it was a little bit tough out wide, so I think the fence and sort of those shortcuts for a lot of these horses may be the way to go.
I hate saying this, he's a friend of mine. And I'll tell you what, we love to argue, but how good is Greg Sugars? The moment that Chris Alford made his move with Queen Elida, even probably a tenth of a second beforehand, Greg Sugars released the shackles and created that margin and made it hard.
Yeah, he's just such a tactical driver, and I think he knew with how good he had it in front with that 64 first half. He knew once she come out, he had to put the pedal to the metal, and that's what he did, and he was able to beat her from speed, and it was very hard to make ground out here for Queen Elida, but Greg is just a great driver, and if you want a driver on Group 1 nights or Inter-Dominion heats, he's the one, and he knows what to do with the trotters. He won it last year, and he may go back-to-back this year. I
apologise for saying, well done, Shannon. Stay there, stay there. That was Danny Zavatanos, who's the owner of Mac Dan. Let's tuck across. Stephen Bell, the General Manager of Racing at Harness Racing Victoria. He's chatting with Jason Fino, but I'll tell you what, that chat ended abruptly as I moved in. Stephen, what a wily start to the night, but we're underway now, and it feels great.
It's unbelievable. Like the build-up to the ID22 has been so big for so long. I'm not allowed to swear because it's on Trots Vision, but I wasn't happy with the rain coming through, Jace. I thought, oh no, not again. What's going to happen? But it's cleared. It's still warm. There's people here. The atmosphere is unbelievably good. So great time to be alive.
I think one of the things about the people of Ballarat is they're used to some pretty poor weather. So Nobody's left. Like, I honestly thought we could have a problem here and people might say, oh, I've come out, but this is awful, I can't stay. I don't think anybody's left.
Yep. No, and why would you leave? What a great card of racing we've got. And you're 100% right. They all ducked for cover for 10 minutes, came back out, and they're here strong and ready to enjoy the party.
Keep shaking hands and cuddling babies and all the rest. Well done, Steve.
Good evening, Jason. Great job.
There's Stephen Bell from Harness Racing Victoria, General Manager of Racing. The 2 Graham girls are leading and trailing at the moment. Oh, Brittany's gone wide. She needs a pole. Stephanie Graham there, trainer of Majestic Harry. We're ducking out now to have a little bit of a chat. Andy Glenn said he hadn't talked to Nathan Jack about tactics before. Now they are. I'll get back to them in a moment. Here's a man everybody loves.
Everybody.
Bob Kutchenmeister. And you know what? You must be getting sick of everybody saying your age. Like, come on. It's an ageist society, isn't it? I mean, but you're very proud to be here, Leanne. Leanne, you love this horse.
Certainly am. Like 2 goes before with another driver with another horse. But this is my only chance. And I'm not expecting her to do anything wonderful. She's just not up in this class, I don't think. But she's surprised me before, so we'll hope.
Are you pseudo enjoying this celebrity time? Because, as you say, everyone wants. It's a little bit too much. You just want to concentrate on what you're doing.
That's right. I don't need the celebrity stuff.
I'll tell you what's going to be the best. Night 3, when we get back to where we both sort of are domiciled, or I was for 30 years. Round 3 in Geelong's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be better. I said to John Dunn, he did the write-up on it. He rang me. And he's asking questions, and I said, John, for God's sake, make this short and sweet and tell no lies. He said, only little lies.
Little lies are sweet, apparently. From one legend to another, Brian Gath. You know what, you're lucky, little B, because Bob Kutchenmeister's taking the limelight. Everyone wants to create stories on him, but this must be exciting. How many times have you been here, won into Dominions, and you're back here? But tell me, can this horse go okay or not?
She'll go okay. She'll go okay. That's definitely right. She'll go okay.
Is she, well, we would imagine she will benefit from the run and improve through the series?
Yeah, she's lacking racing, but she's coming on good now. She'll be better at the end of the series.
That is Illawong Stardust. We'll keep rolling through. There's Bob Kutchenmeister again. Geez, I'm talking to legends everywhere now. One of the ultimate legends, the Iceman, Tony Herlihy. I wonder whether you're not enjoying the fact in a weird way that everyone said Bolt for Brilliance would come over here and just win the series, and now you can just play it quite a bit, Tony.
Yeah, well, he had that hiccup down south while we were down there, and just put him behind the 8 ball a little bit, but he seems very well, otherwise he wouldn't be here, so we'll see how we go.
I did read an article where you said I was trying to look for reasons not to come, and I just couldn't find any.
Yeah, no, that's right. Obviously the bets went over him, we checked him out, and he worked great, and everything seemed great with him, so yeah, no, he sort of put his hand up to go, so hopefully we did the right thing.
Even though the great Andy Gath he was calling media personalities all week saying, I'm holding the lead with Majestuoso. Are you still going to run Bolt for Brilliance off the gate to some degree?
Oh, he'll come out a little bit, yeah, and see what happens early. Track's a wee bit slushy, so I'd like to be a bit handy.
He's obviously 100% over that lung infection, or as you say, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, we certainly hope so, so hopefully that's right, yeah.
All right, Michael Guerin told us he could not be beaten prior to that lung infection and a couple of little hiccups, but he's here, Bolt for Brilliance, and he would not be here. And I mean that. That sometimes is said a little bit in jest, but he would not be here. He would not be here. Yes, it's mine, Anton Galino. How's everyone looking after me? Takes a village to look after Jason Boddington. Thanks, everyone. He would not be here unless he was ready to roll. You don't come across the Tasman if you don't think you can win an Inter Dominion. Now, this horse hatchback went really well a couple of starts back, but where is he at right now, and what can you do with him early?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do too much with him today early, Jason. I think we just get through tonight's heat, see how good the Kiwi is, and hopefully if he's good enough to win, of course, we'll give it our best shot, but I think he might be better suited when he can draw the lead.
We both love Hull in the end. Where does he have to finish points-wise tonight so that if you draw well in your preferred heat round at Shepparton on Tuesday, you might be able to make the final.
Well, it's a bit like a golf tournament. You can only lose it tonight. You can't really win it. So as long as we can finish in the top half, I'll be pleased.
I've got no doubt that is true. Now, let's keep rolling through and see if we can find a couple of others. Andy Galino and Nathan Jack are still locking wheels here. We can't get access to Nathan for a moment, but we'd like to. Very quickly, Ryan Duffy. I know that Gareth Hall, on a break on radio, called you the other day and talked about some of the tactics you might employ. You know you've got good gate speed with Sometimes Courage and is flying at the moment. What are you going to do?
Oh, I think we've just got to come out for the first 100, I suppose. It's always a question mark when a horse hasn't drawn one, and well, I know Andy was eager to hold the front on it, but, you know, if we get out better than it, I can't see why we wouldn't go forward.
It's quite odd because your family's been in the game for so long, and weirdly, the way you talk about this horse, I wonder whether he's not very close to being your favourite. You love Sometimes Courage.
Yeah, definitely. He's been a great horse for my career, and obviously with Brad and Chris to back me in to drive him all the time, he's been a huge supporter of mine, so I'm a huge supporter of his.
Ryan Duffy, very quickly, in case we don't get to you, I know there was some thought of maybe going back with Bonsell Benjamin. What are you thinking right now, later in the night?
Obviously, he's probably under the same boat as this horse. You've just got to see how he comes out for the first 50, but, you know, if he half lengths him early, well, we might press the button. We'll just wait and see.
Great information, critical information from Ryan Duffy there. I have got a funny feeling. I'm going to translate here and say I think that they will be pressing the button early with Bonsell Benjamin. Very quickly, I know you've got to go out in the track, Matty Craven, but you love this little girl, Pink Galahs, don't you?
Oh, how can you not? You know, she's just been an amazing horse for the stable and all involved. She endears herself to everyone, and you just hope that, you know, she can come back and perform well. She seems really good, and it's just exciting to have her back at the race.